is Falcon. That's what it was. They're human, but they're kind of lame. You know, they're kind of lame. But Captain America really has serious powers, and the shield not being a sword is a very important part when it comes to the context of court, an American court, which really has a focal point of bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is really the only court of equity, and it took me a couple of years to understand that. And there is certain people that are basically like birds, like court of equity, but like they don't actually explain. So you have to go through the entire process to understand it. So the
I would say like most things you do. But yes, you went through it to really.
But I actually declared bankruptcy, and if I choose to go again, I'm really going to be the first person in human history to declare bankruptcy because of bankruptcy.
Yeah.
I was defrauded in bankruptcy court by every lawyer and judge you could humanly imagine. So if I choose to declare bankruptcy, the paradox will just blow up the courts. Non-violent, please. No one's looking to hurt anyone. I just don't even know what I'm supposed to say, because you send communications out via email, and the response is like, are you threatening me? Like, are you writing emails for other people to read? How many people are CC'd or BCC'd on your emails that you can go through this arduous process of communicating with someone like yourself? And I say that in the nicest way, because you have learned a lot from me. You have learned a lot about cognitive psychology and the way to communicate with a person to make their brain think something totally different than what they're reading. And I'm very proud of the good that you do with that knowledge. But at the same time, it's almost like a license for people to shit on you because you've become so intelligent and empowered as a female that didn't go to a college to learn her knowledge. You like that?
Mm-hmm. I do like that.
And you simply fell into this job by...
I did.
You did. You fell into this job. Our kids were in kindergarten together.
It's true.
And I had 31 commercial properties I met you. Mm-hmm. And I was running a multi-million-dollar operation, and that was less than 4 years ago that it really came crumbling down. It was about 3 years ago, and it wasn't just a mystery. It came crashing down, actually, because I tried to tell my mother the truth as far as what is my involvement with the U.S. government and how difficult it is. And essentially, if you think about what I went through on YouTube and in real life is nothing more than a human being that basically is like, all right, I know you're not going to believe me, but oh, look at this cute dog. It's a lab, right?
Does it have an owner?
Is he alone?
Yeah, no, there's someone over there.
All right, cool. I was about to pop out. What a cute... It's kind of like a mastiff and a lab.
Yeah, totally.
Jowls. Dogs are great, you know, and they're the best part of humanity. See, that's a good quote. Dogs are the best part of humanity.
Yeah.
I think that our peak as a human society really came... Look at this. It's going to take a massive shit. I knew it. I always know when the dogs are. I feel you, brother. Right. Or sister. I think it might be a female. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mitch Hedberg once said,
we're just watching this dog
I don't like
shit.
dogs because I don't know what they're thinking about me. What's this? It's coming right to me. Who would think that dogs would be able to sense? Well, so what I was basically saying. Let's see how much time do we have? See, I always look at it when it's exactly 2 minutes to go.
Is it 28 again?
5 greatest bowling movies of all time. Did I tell you what they are? I think I did.
I think we did it with Matt Rose.
I think we did it too.
At the bowling alley.
A lot of conspiracy stuff. Oh, Whoopi Goldberg's a massive racist. I believe that we've discussed this for a number of years. I know this because I live in West Orange. I lived in West Orange, New Jersey, but I still have a home there, which has temporarily been stolen from me, which is cool. It's cool. I hope they don't just like burn it down because I built this amazing tree house in the backyard. But knowing Richard Trank, he probably himself would come with a chainsaw, like before Reese's gets his house back, let's chop it down. And like Richard Trank is one of the quintessential
him and Robert will have a picnic.
Well, the reason why I'm so fascinated with Richard Trank is because he is the runtiest ugliest Jew that like you can grow up with, that is the biggest fucking dick in the entire world. And the second that he gets the second he gets a piece of paper that gives him the right to do something, he's like, I'm gonna work for 80 hours a week and I'm gonna become the most and he's just a really horrible human being who has destroyed so many people's lives, and everyone allows me to make this content and nobody does a single thing about it. You guys continue. And it's not just Richard Trank, he's just the single most concentration of lawyer evil, imbalance to what lawyer capacity is. There's a lot of shitty lawyers, but they don't have any like ability to do anything. Richard Trank will actually file lies with the court, and his wife is a judge, and he is so what is he, the president of the bar?
Didn't he like put
Essex County Bar
in his office as well?
Richard Trank has no sons. He has offsprings. He is not a human being. No. I honestly, I say that jokingly, but this man needs to be put in a sanatorium or some sort of an institution away from any human contact. So you could just have like he could just like in one day he has a cell where he writes the motions, and the next day he goes into a different cell where he responds to the motions. My name is Dan Rhesus, and I found a solution for everything. As long as it doesn't create two. Gotta go. What's your name?
I'm Jamie.
Nobody cares, Jamie.